What's bacon fam, it's your boy Shankamuffin here, and welcome to my in-depth Chompy Hunting guide for the Western Province's Diaries. Quick disclaimer before we start, this is not a guide for big chompy bird hunting. This is a guide to kill the chompy birds required for the progression of the Western Province Diary. Well guys, welcome back to another video, and if you're new here, welcome. This is the section of the table of contents, so up on the screen you'll see timestamps for sections of the video so you can skip to it. Alright, that's enough time, let's get started. In order for you to participate in this, I'm going to call it minigame, you need to complete one quest, and that quest that you need to complete is big chompy bird hunting. The next requirement is a weapon, and you will either go with a comp ogre bow or an ogre bow. Between the two, I would recommend the comp ogre bow entirely. If you're using an ogre bow, you will need the correct ammo. These require ogre arrows. To get these, you need to chop down archy trees, fletch them into shafts, then attach 4 feathers per each shaft, then finally chisel wolf bones into arrow tips and attach them to the shaft. For the comp ogre bow, you will use either arrows or brutal arrows. I would highly recommend using brutal arrows and use mithril brutal arrows. If you're going to go with mithril brutal arrows, you will need 49 fletching. Chop down, once again, archy trees, fletch them into shafts, and then add 4 feathers per shaft. Once done, apply nails to the shaft, and you have completed your brutal arrows. If you're making mithril brutal arrows, for example, mithril bars need to be transformed into mithril nails, and then you apply those nails to the shaft. Once that's completed, you have created brutal arrows. Honestly, only fletch your own stuff if you're an Ironman. Buy everything from the GE. It saves a lot of time and hassle. Lastly, for the last requirement, you need to have 24 ogre bellows. If you're unsure as to where you get these, teleport to Castle Wars, run to the start of the quest Big Chompy Bird Hunting, go inside the cave and loot from the chest. Loot, and then drop, and then loot the chest again until you have 24 ogre bellows in your inventory. Now that we have the requirements out of the way, let's get into the recommendations. If you want to speed up your kills and track your kills off of the weapon that you're using, then I recommend that you complete the quest Ogre Flesh Eaters. This gives you access to the comp ogre bow, which deals more damage, faster attack speed, and as stated before, keeps track of your kills on the bow itself. Now keep in mind, you could buy the bow off of the GE. I feel very confident that you could use this bow without the completion of the quest, but if you're an Ironman, I'd really recommend that you complete that quest because you can't use the GE, of course. To continue forward to speed up your kills even more, having full ranged void will be beneficial. This speeds up the kills and makes your void have another use. If you don't have void, just wear your standard range gear. It's really not that big of a deal. As long as you have range bonus, this will go by pretty quickly and smoothly. Lastly, as you're doing this activity slash minigame, complete the different levels of Western Province Diaries as often as you can. The rewards that you unlock increase the spawn rate of the chompies, which then increases the amount you kill per hour. So always trade in your kill count so that you can have access to more spawns. The only gear that you need is either full ranged void, your regular ranged equipment if you don't have void, a comp ogre bow or ogre bow, and the respected arrows for that weapon of choice. If you're unsure as to what ammo is used, I explained it in the requirements section of the video, or you can just wiki it. It's up to you. Anyways guys, let's move on to the inventory setup. For your inventory, have a ring of dueling to teleport to Castle Wars, and 24 ogre bellows. If you are unsure on how to get the bellows, then teleport to Castle Wars, run to the start of the quest Big Chompy Bird Hunting, go inside the cave and loot from the chest, loot the chest, drop the bellow that you get, loot the chest again, drop the bellow, pick up, rinse, repeat exactly. Keep doing that until you get 24 of them in your inventory. Now that your inventory is completed and all set up, let's move on and how to actually do the activity. Once at Castle Wars, exit the lobby, cross the southern bridge. Then keep running west until you get near the shore. Once there, you will see a ton of swamp toads, and on your minimap you will see a rare tree symbol. If you see the icon, you're in the right place. Click on the swamp bubbles and your character will fill all of the bellows in your inventory. Click on the bellow in your inventory, then use it on the swamp toad. After the toad is inflated, lay the toad on the ground to bait the chompies. Then find another toad, inflate it, and lay it down again for bait. Keep repeating this process until chompies spawn, and when they do, kill them. Your goal is to consistently have bait on the ground in order to lure as many chompies as you can. Once your bellows are depleted, just refill them again and complete your kill count until your desired amount. That's it, guys. It's very easy to do. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Feel free to join my Discord and be part of an ever-growing community and talk with the like-minded individuals that are already in there. Feel free to add me in-game and join my CC. Anyways, guys, I'm Chicken Muffin. I'm signing out. Please enjoy this outro.